ARC modular synthesizers. Serge TKB eurorack synthesizer module.
The Serge touch-activated keyboard sequencer is a versatile module for the creation and performance of control voltages. ARC's TKB is officially licensed from Serge TKB and is electronically identical to the original Serge Modular Music Systems TKB, circa 1979. The TKB combines functions of a touch-sensitive keyboard, voltage programmer, and sequencer. We will explore some patch examples for the TKB, but first, let's familiarize ourselves with the panel controls and jacks.
Stage section.
The main section of the TKB module is composed of 16 identical columns called stages. Each stage is sequentially numbered, and only one stage may be active at a time. The active stage can be set by the touch keyboard or by an external clock signal. At the top of each stage is a gate output. A plus 5-volt signal is available at this output while the stage is active. Each stage also has 4 pots grouped into 4 rows, A, B, C, and D. These are used to set a 0 to 5 volt control voltage. Below the pots is a stage indicator LED and a gold-plated touchpad.
Output section.
The output section of the module has 8 jacks. From top to bottom, they are the ABCD output. One of the row CV outputs is available at a time from this jack. The row CV outputs A through D. Each of the CV potentiometer rows has a dedicated 0 to 5 volt output. This CV output is always the active stage. Key voltage output. The KV output is a 0 to 5 volt CV source in 16 incremental steps. The CV available at this output is set by the most recently touched keypad and is not tied to the active stage. Key pulse output. The KP output is a 0 or 5 volt gate signal. When any of the keypads are touched, the gate goes high. Pressure output. This output is a plus minus 5 volt CV source. When any of the keypads are touched, the signal climbs and is held as long as contact is maintained. When the pad is released, the CV decays.
Input section.
The input section of the module has 8 jacks. From top to bottom, they are vertical clock input. A trigger pulse sent to this jack will advance the current active row available from the ABCD output. Clock input. A trigger pulse sent to the clock input will advance the active stage sequentially. Hold input. A gate sent to the hold input will pause the sequence at the current active stage as long as it is held high. Up-down input. This input works in conjunction with the clock input. By default, the active stage is clocked in a linear fashion from left to right. If a gate signal is sent to the UD input, the sequence will run backwards as long as that gate is present. Random input. The random input works in conjunction with the reset inputs. A trigger pulse sent to the random input will load a randomized stage number. This stage is then step 2, when a trigger is received at any of the reset inputs. Keyboard disable. This switch disables the touch keyboard. Reset inputs. A trigger received at either reset input will return the sequence to the starting stage. This starting stage can be programmed by the touch keyboard.